In the coming weeks and months, we're going to be introducing something new in the workplace. It's called SafeTrack. SafeTrack is what is known as an observation and feedback process. You can think of it as the other side of the SafeStart coin. SafeStart was all about helping us prevent the mistakes and injury-causing errors we never intended to make in the first place. SafeTrack is a process that reinforces the safe behavior normally found in the workplace, and when an occasional at-risk behavior is seen, provides positive correction. Here's how it works. Volunteers who have been trained to look for critical behaviors necessary for a safe workplace are sent out to observe employees working. The observation only lasts a couple of minutes. When the observation is complete, the observer reinforces the safe behaviors they've seen through a short discussion with the employee. If they've seen any at-risk behaviors, they ask questions about it to encourage the employee to think about the risks involved. Later, the observer fills out an observation card, marking what they've seen as safe, at risk, or non-applicable. They also describe what was discussed and any improvement suggestions the employee had. The cards are collected, the data is recorded, and the trends are analyzed to ensure that our safety management system is effective in creating a safe work environment. There are a few things to keep in mind about SafeTrack. First, this isn't a spy game. The observer will always ask permission to observe you work. If it's not a good time, just say so. Second, we're not playing gotcha. It isn't an audit, and we're not trying to catch you doing something wrong. And third, the observation and feedback process doesn't involve disciplinary action. So why are we implementing this new process? Well, the primary reason is that we want to continue the significant injury reduction we've achieved through SafeStart. We're also interested in some of the secondary benefits associated with an observation and feedback process. Things like an increase in positive reinforcement for safe behavior, more or better improvement suggestions from employees, a reduction in unsafe conditions, improved ergonomics, and better leading indicators to prevent injury. But you may be wondering what you get out of the process. When one of our volunteers approaches you and asks, "You mind if I observe you for a couple of minutes?" and you say, "Sure," you're getting an opportunity to keep safety and risk top of mind. Why is that important? Well, when you're thinking about safety and the risk involved in what you're doing, chances are you won't get hurt. You see, one of the most overlooked hazards in the workplace is complacency. That's when you're no longer thinking about the risks involved in what you're doing, and your mind has a chance to wander. And when mind goes off task, your eyes will no doubt follow, setting yourself up for a line of fire problem or a problem with balance, traction, or grip. When you give permission for someone to observe you, you've got a chance to fight complacency. And complacency is something we all have to deal with every day. When your awareness is heightened, in other words, you keep your mind and eyes on task, you can prevent yourself from being injured or even injuring a coworker. So even when you've got a lot going on, just say "sure" when someone asks, and try not to give them a hard time. After all, they volunteered as an observer to help us improve safety. Take the opportunity to do something to actively fight complacency. You'll not only increase your own personal safety, but also help all of us prevent workplace injuries and close calls. Who knows? You may even want to go through observer training yourself.